Hey everyone, today we're talking about wax potting your humbucker pickups. A quick disclaimer, I don't recommend you do this to any expensive pickups. Chances are the really expensive ones are already waxed anyway. Definitely don't do it to a vintage one, because let's just say your temperature's different and you do this burning hot, you can destroy the pickup, you could destroy the plastic around it. I mean, that's only in extreme cases, but I figured I'd warn you anyway. And we're going to do it with paraffin wax. I got this on eBay. I got 4 big blocks of this for, I think it was like 11 or 12 bucks. I must have did 15 pickups by now, and I still have wax like left over, so it'll be plenty if you want to just try this out. My method is low temperature, definitely low temperature. This is a candle holder if you don't want to ruin your expensive Pyrex, bowls, or if you have an old one, you can just use a Pyrex bowl. It's sitting on top of a metal spoon, just to not have it rest directly in the pot. I'll zoom in on all that later. But I'm waiting for it to boil. Should be about another 10 minutes. So I'll come back and explain the process of it. Okay, now we're back. Everything's melted. It looks like a raging boil, but it's not. I just put too much water in it. I like the water to be even with the wax so it stays consistent, because if the wax isn't hot enough, it just kind of gets frozen to the pickup. So it has to be properly melted so it goes into the pickup correctly. Here's the temperature I have set to pretty much the whole time. So let's see here. I don't know if you can see, like, I have the spoon underneath. I just cut the head of the spoon off and it's just sitting on top of the spoon. Alright, so what we're going to do, get paper towels ready. Now, some people like to leave them in, boom, they dip it in and take them out. What I like to do is I dip them in there. I never time it. I just wait for the bubbles to stop appearing. And then you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll start with the bridge. See if I can do this both here with the camera on. So we're getting ready for the little dipperoo. Now, I'll leave that. I don't know if you can see the bubbles. There's such a glare from the light. But anyway, there's little bubbles, air bubbles coming up. And when those little air bubbles stop, I think you saw it right there. Yeah, see them popping up? I don't want to burn my finger. Kind of like around there. I'll wait for that to be done before I take it out. So I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Looks like all the air bubbles are gone. I like to give it a little, move it around. I just saw another one pop up, but for the most part I think it's done. We'll time the next one, but I think we were around like 6 minutes. So, with your paper towel ready, I just pull it out like that. Set it on a paper towel. It is hot. And we're going to call that 1. That one's done. I like to wipe these with naphtha after they cool down, but we'll get into that later. Alright, let's see what time it is. 4:33. Here's the next one. This is the neck pickup from the SG F4. Yeah, see all those air bubbles? Like when I move it around like this, you can really see them. That's why I always do this at the end. Maybe it's because the tape's on. I don't know, I just don't like taking tape off. I don't want to run the risk of ruining the copper. But the reason the air bubbles are happening is because it's getting through all that thin wire around the magnets and stuff like that. You want to make sure it's all in there. Like if it looks like it's frozen, like it's melted, but it looks like it's frozen rather than melted on there, that's because your wax isn't hot enough. So just leave it in there. You're not doing damage to it. It happened to me a couple times and I'm like, what the hell's going on? It's because the wax was too cool. Yeah, so we're going to let that sit and we'll come back when it's done. And we're back. 442, just about 10 minutes. It's because I have it on a low boil. Temperature's still the same. I don't like it too hot. I got the water real high, you know, so same procedure. Let the heavy drips out. Quickly move it to the paper towel. It will be hot. Let's shut this off. It will be hot. Now, cooling time. I never tried to just put them right in. I heard people doing that, but unless you're desperate, try not to be impatient. So I let it sit for about 24 hours. Some think it's excessive. Maybe 12 hours, you'll be fine. Then what I like to do is I like to get naphtha or lighter fluid and just wipe the tops. It'll get all that. It'll make it nice and shiny and you'll still be all waxed up. I really hope this helps your tone and your sound. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing a sound test because it would just sound like garbage through a phone. But I have seen videos out there if you want to hear like sound differences. They're actually pretty good. So yeah, good luck with your projects. This I'm going to just let cool. And when the wax hardens up again, I'll take it out and just put it on the shelf. It's ready to go for next time. Thanks for watching. If you dug it, please give me a thumbs up. Talk to you later.